until their husband's company said, sorry, we are no longer going to sponsor. So that eventually got through with a massive problem. So getting permanent residency in Australia is not rocket science. I've seen a lot of people who make similar mistakes from every day. So let's break it down for you. So if you are a dual income family, if your plan is to rely on one person to get permanent residency, I think that's not the best plan. And because, I've seen a lot of people who thinking of getting the husband to go for 482, the employer actually said, no matter what, I will sponsor you for this. But eventually the employer went, no, I'm not sponsoring because of the economic downturn and things didn't go out to plan or suppliers went crazy. Things like that happens all the time. So best not to rely on one person or one income in order to apply for the 482. Always get a wife, get a husband, get a partner to do another skill assessment potentially, or work in a skilled employment and actively seeking 482 or 186 sponsorship as well, because that would definitely allow your family to have a much better chance in order to obtain a permanent residency in Australia, as opposed to just one person, because you're having two people fighting for the same goal. And if one person gets permanent residency, the other person will actually get it as well. It's not like if one person got it, then the other person can't. So eventually, it will work out a lot better. I've actually met this client not too long ago. The husband is an engineer and then the wife is a physio back home. But unfortunately, being a physiotherapist in Australia is very difficult. So the wife has been working as a massage therapist. The wife is on the 485 together with the husband. So the husband's employer talked about sponsoring them for a long time, and then they made it so passionate about it. So the wife didn't think too much and everyone relied on it until their husband's company said, sorry, we are no longer going to sponsor. So that eventually got through with a massive problem. And the visa is running out in 2 months and there's no PR pathway for them, because it's a 45 and then they've been working in Sydney, there's no secondary 45. So it was a pretty big mess at that time. Rather unfortunate. But if the wife had tried her absolute best to potentially get sponsorship through the workplace that she'd been working at, then it's very likely that she would get something out of it. But unfortunately, currently, it is not that possible. So it's one hell of a lesson that people should learn. And also, when it comes to general skill migration, it also helps. So if the main applicant has one skill assessment, and if the secondary applicant, like say the partner or the spouse, also has a skill assessment, that will dramatically improve the chance on getting sponsored. Because just now I was talking about 482 and hopefully getting 2 additional chance of getting sponsored, but now I'm talking about general skill migration, that the partner can get an extra 10 points if they have a skill assessment on the same list with the main applicant and also having competent English. And that changed the game, because 10 points is actually a lot. When it comes to onshore general skill migration, states and territories now, they prefer applicants with a partner and prefer something called skilled partner. And that's a pretty interesting trend from the last financial year, and I do expect the same trend will continue on this year. So if you have a partner, have some level of qualifications or is able to get skill assessment, make sure to get it. You don't need a lot, if you just need one. And if your partner is unable to get any skill assessment, that's completely fine as well. You can study a very short course and just for the purpose of getting skill assessment, something for a year, that should normally work. So that's something that I want to share with you guys, and I do see a lot of horrible, like staggering failure or mistake that prevents people from getting permanent residency and prevent people from getting PR faster. So I hope this video helped, and if you got any question, pop me in the comment sections. Make sure you subscribe, like, and follow us in order to get PR faster. See you next one.